What it do, Dream Team? It's your boy D Neil and
Mackenzie
back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with part 2 of Only Fools and Horses, season 6, episode 5, Sickness and Wealth. Before we hop in, make sure you subscribe, ring notification bell, give the video a thumbs up. Let's do it.
What else? So what you gonna do, Del?
Hey, what about?
What about a message from Mum?
I'll do you a favour, Ronnie. Didn't believe all that, did you?
Well, you seem pretty convinced. At one point, I thought you was going to suck your thumb and throw a payday.
I'd do it for Elsie, wouldn't I? I mean, she's a genuine old lady who most probably believes that she's getting these messages. But at the end of the day, it's a load of old rubbish.
Yeah, I think Del Boy's right, Dave. I mean, she got a message saying that Boyce's got to look after his kid.
Yeah, that's right. And everyone knows that Nelson's column has got more chance of knocking out a nipper than Boise.
Oi, so you ain't going to the doctors?
No, I'm not going to the doctors. Because there is nothing wrong with me.
Derek! I'll see you in the bar, Albert.
Come on down, Rodney.
It'll only take you 10 minutes.
Thanks for doing that, Els.
That's the first time I've ever lied to anyone at a sitting. And I only gave Derek that message because you asked me to.
I'm grateful. He wouldn't take any notice of me and Rodney. The only one he'd ever listened to was his mum.
Oh?
Did you think she had lied? Did you think she had lied when she told him the message from her mom?
Yeah. But she said he was the only one that she had ever lied to.
Yeah.
So does that mean what's her name gonna be pregnant?
Right then, come on, Rodney. Here, nearest where them posters. Rodney, stick these up in the window. The sooner the devotees get to know about them, the better.
Dale!
Oh, Marlene, hello, darling. What are you doing here, eh?
Boyce's just told me what that Elsie Partridge said.
Oh, now don't you start. I've been having enough trouble with Rodney and Albert. There's nothing the matter with me.
I'm not talking about your illness. I mean what she said to Boyce.
Oh, listen, darling. You don't want to take any notice of what Elsie Partridge says because it's all a con, you see.
No, you don't understand. I'm having a baby.
You're what?
I've just had it confirmed at the hospital.
So what do you think about that then,
What was up with him then?
Sympathy pains. A lot of men go through phantom pregnancies.
I thought that only happened to the father.
Oh my
Come in.
God.
Oh, sorry. Is Dr. Meadows about, a Scottish doctor?
No, Dr. Meadows left general practice 2 years ago. He's working at the local hospital. I've taken over from him. I'm Dr. Shahid.
You're a woman.
Well, well, so I am. Nobody ever tells me anything these days. You're Mr. Trotter.
I know.
Well, come in. Take a seat. What's the problem?
For me? No, nothing at all.
You're not ill.
Nah, I never felt better in my life.
Mr. Trotter, I have a waiting room full of sick people. Now, what is it you want? A certificate?
No, I don't want a certificate. I mean, I'm self-unemployed. No, it's just... It's hardly worth bothering you about, really.
Why don't you let me be the judge of that? Now, what's the problem?
All right, well, I've been getting a bit of Cynthia.
Cynthia.
Pain.
Where do you get this pain?
Well, all over, really. I mean, this morning I got it in the lift as I was...
No. Where on your body?
Oh, right. Get it in the old New Delhi, don't I?
New Delhi?
Yeah, the belly. You're not from round these parts, are you?
No, I'm from New Delhi.
Really? Not much point calling you in an emergency then, is it?
I mean, I was born in New Delhi and now I live in Peckham.
Yeah, I know. It's just a joke, you see.
Oh, yes. Very good. What sort of pain is it?
Well, it hurts.
Yes, but is it a sharp pain or a dull pain?
Well, it's a bit of both, really.
Would you strip to the waist, please, Mr. Trotter?
No, it's all right, Doc. No, you don't need for that. I mean, just give me a couple of pills, that's all.
I'd like to examine you. Please strip to the waist and lie on the couch. Do you smoke, Mr. Trotter?
Not just now, thank you, Doctor.
I wasn't offering, I was inquiring.
Oh, I see. No, I don't smoke. Well, I have one cigar a year on Christmas night. I'm trying to cut down.
Oh. One cigar a year wouldn't do you much harm. Do you have any trouble passing water?
I had a dizzy spell going over Tower Bridge once.
You have bouts of dizziness?
No, it was your joke, Doctor. It was your joke, wasn't it?
I think it would be best if we stopped all the joking. I'm finding this rather confusing. Do you ever suffer from constipation?
That's regular clockwork.
You have plenty of roughage in your diet?
Nothing but roughage. Muesli, brown bread, all that. I'm a very organic person.
That's very good. Even in this day and age, you'd be surprised the number of people that still exist on fried foods and takeaways.
Ew, not me, Doc. I'm like a walking grow bag. When they bury me, there'll be rhubarb everywhere within 6 months.
Oh my God.
Mr. Trotter, when I said stripped to the waist, I meant the top half. Shirt like that now, Mr. Trotter? I hope my stethoscope wasn't too cold for you.
No, not at all. Round here, you know, we call them deafoscopes.
Really? Why?
Well, because if you can't hear anything, either we're dead or you're deaf.
Are you a heavy drinker, Mr. Trotter?
Me? No, I'm teetotal. Well, you know, I have the odd mineral water, goat-skinned milk and all that.
You have a very high pulse rate.
Oh, thank you, Doctor.
No, I'm concerned about it. I mean, it's almost as if you're frightened of something.
Frightened? Me? Nah, I don't know the meaning of the word. No, I know what it was. It was, I jogged down here to the surgery from the gym this evening. That's what it was.
Ah, that would explain it. I wish all my patients were as health conscious as you, Mr. Trotter.
May we. So, what do you reckon the pains are then, Doc?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. I'd like you to go down to the local hospital and have a few tests done.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I'll make an appointment tomorrow morning then, shall I?
No, I'd like you to go now.
Now? You mean this minute?
Yes. You may have a grumbling appendix. Now, I emphasize the word may. If that should prove to be the case, we have to remove it as quickly as possible.
You mean cut it out?
Yes. I mean, cut it out.
But it might not be an appendix.
Maybe.
So if it's not an appendix, what could it be?
Well, let's not speculate.
Well, let's hope it's an appendix then, shall we? Don't have to go by ambulance, do I?
No, but I don't want you jogging there. No. You can call a minicab.
No, it's all right. I'll give my brother a bell. He can come down and take me down there.
I'll call the hospital and tell them you're on your way.
Yeah, okay.
I'll use the phone in reception.
Yeah, all right. Rodney? Hello, Rodders. It's me, Delboy. Yes, I'm here at the doctor's. Yes, listen, look, there's nothing to worry about, but I want you to come down here and give me a lift down to the hospital. Yeah, I've got to go there right away. Now, listen, I said there's nothing to worry about, so I don't want you driving here 100 miles an hour and having an accident, nothing like that. What? No, of course I can't get a cab. I don't care if Neighbours has just started. Look, I'm at the Quacks and I want you to take me to the hospital. I need you here, Rodney. I don't want to go on my own. You're all right. I'll see you in a minute.
He sounds so scared.
He gonna make me cry.
Why he gonna make you cry?
Because he's scared. I would go.
The first thing is why you You don't need to be lying to these doctors. You do drink heavily, and all you eat is fried food.
I feel like a lot of people get nervous around like doctors because I don't know.
I don't get it, but I feel like if you don't tell them the truth, then they can't help you. Like you can't go sit there and lie to them. They can't help you with what's going on.
Yeah. I get that. I would go with him though. If that was my sibling, they wouldn't even have to like
For sure.
ask me twice.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm on the way.
Like when my sister had to go for literally just anxiety, I was like right there.
I feel that. Yeah, I definitely don't. I wouldn't mind taking my siblings to the hospital.
No.
At all. Talk.
There you go, Trig.
Cheers, mate.
What can I get you then, Rodney? Oh, lemonade with ice, non-alcoholic lager top and a small rum, please.
Right.
Here, any news from the hospital, Rodney? No, not really. He ain't got a grumbling appendix. I don't seem to know what it is. Still, they're keeping him in, you know, they're running tests, keeping him under observation and that.
Yeah, it must be horrible, that.
What?
Well, laying in bed all day with someone standing there looking at you.
No, Trig, they don't just keep... Yeah, it must be horrible. Yeah, years ago I had a mate like that. Doctors couldn't find out what was wrong with him. And he died, did he? Yeah. Oh, I'm not saying Adele's got that. No. Yeah, well, let's hope not, eh? Oh, listen, Mike, we're going to visit him this evening, right? And he asked whether you could do him a bacon sandwich with lots of brown sauce, because he can't stand that hospital food.
But it'd be all cold and greasy by this evening.
Yeah, so he likes it. Oh, he also said, would you send up a bottle of Coke and put some Bacardi in it so the old matron won't suss?
Yeah, all right. Leave it to me, Rodney.
That's all I've got.
That'll do.
Cheer up a little bit, Rodney. I mean, Dale's in the best place, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, he's in the best place. I just wish I knew what was wrong with him. Maybe on second thoughts, I don't want to know.
When I was stationed out in New Guinea,
Oh, God.
a crewmate of mine went down with a mysterious tummy bug, just like Dale's. Finest medical brains in Jayapura couldn't make out what it was.
Huh? Your dad still thinking about buying that new Jag?
Yeah, he's looking at one tomorrow.
Yeah?
Until this American surgeon arrived on the scene. He twigged it straight away.
And what was it?
Green parrot disease.
Well, that's certainly worth knowing, Albert. Thank you very much.
Are you going to tell the doctor in charge of Dale's case? You know, he might not have thought of it.
Nah, that would have been one of the first things he'd have thought. How the hell's Dale going to get green parrot disease in Kent?
Well, I admit it's a long shot. Just grabbing at straws, I suppose.
I don't even know what green parrot disease is.
I've never even heard of it.
I certainly neither.
Yeah, well, we're all doing that, Albert. I'm sorry.
I'm going to put a drop of blackcurrant in this.
Can I visit Dale with you this evening?
Yeah. It's worth a journey just to see his pyjamas. He's never been ill before. Well, you know, he's been ill, but he's never been in hospital. He's terrified of them. He got stabbed once outside a dance hall. There was blood all over his shirt, 4-inch gash in his shoulder, but he never went to hospital.
He didn't have it treated?
Right, did it himself. TCP in a flannel.
Did he know the person who did it?
Yeah.
And I bet he didn't report it to the police.
Nah. Well, he couldn't really. He was engaged to her at the time. I prayed last night. Prayed Dale wouldn't die.
Rodney, that's not going to happen.
No. As soon as I'd done it, I thought, well, that's stupid. Dale ain't gonna die. He's not the type.
So anyway, they took some more samples this afternoon. Samples of me blood.
Oh my god.
Like that hospital gown, dog.
That's not a hospital again, that's a road.
Today is a hospital gown, god dang it. That's how I'm going to the hospital. When I gotta go. If I ever have to go.
You ain't going like that.
I'm going like this. I'm getting a custom made robe just like this one. And I'm I'm saying. I don't want your gowns. This is what I'm wearing.
I had samples of everything. Now they want me to fast for 24 hours.
Well, why is that? Are they running more tests tomorrow?
Yeah, I tell you what, I'll be 12 pound 3 gallons lighter than when I came in, I know that. What you doing? You're not supposed to be eating that. I know, Rodney, but this fasting makes you hungry.
It will affect the results of your tests.
Give over, girl. It's only a bacon sandwich and a bit of brown sauce.
Exactly. I read it in one of the local papers somewhere. It's one of the few hospitals in the country that doesn't have a bacon sandwich detector.
I don't believe you, Derek. When a doctor says you're supposed to fast for 24 hours, then you should fast for 24 hours.
What did you bring the sandwich in for then?
Because I didn't know you were supposed to be fasting. And you're not supposed to be drinking that either. That's got Bacardi in it.
Shh, keep your noise down, will ya? Listen, with the sort of measures Mike gives, there's less spirits in that than there was at our seance. That wasn't last night, the Packer seance night?
Yeah.
Oh, did it go well?
Not quite as well as we'd expected.
It was a total cock-up from where I was standing.
Well, come on, tell me.
Well, you know those posters you put up in the pub windows with the seance and the ghostly face?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people got the wrong impression. They thought the seance was a group.
Punk rockers. Special brew everywhere. People shouting acid, all that.
They're expecting to see an Iron Maiden type band.
Then Elsie Partridge walked out in her hat. They weren't best pleased, Del. Fortunately, she remained in a trance throughout the riot.
She was still in it this morning when I went round her flat.
It's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing. I only organised that seance out of the goodness of my heart to help people over their loss. Now that they thank me, they chuck it back in my face.
Still, you tried.
Visiting time's over.
You think you could do a 24-hour fast if the doctors told you to?
It would be hard. You wouldn't survive.
No. I was like, look, Doc, I'm DT straight. If I don't eat for 24 hours, it's going to be some problems in this hospital.
I told Darian we need to record ourselves fasting for the whole 24 hours.
If we do that, we might end up breaking up. Because I might turn into a completely different person. We're going to have to be, after about 5 hours, we're going to have to separate from each other.
You can say, don't look at me, don't touch me, don't speak to me.
Because I would be so, bro, my patience will be so thin, dog. Just the wrong word will set me off. 24 hours without food? Oh my God. I would hate to be around.
Bro, you literally started getting an attitude last night because you was hungry. And I was like, I still have to take a shower. You like, then what are you waiting on?
Guys, she told me to shut, Jesus, shut up. And so I snapped back really. Usually when she says shut up, I don't snap back. But I was starving. So I snapped back really quick. I was like, why are you still out here? Be like, hurry up and get in the shower so we can go get food. And then I was like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Yes, because I was being playful when I said shut up, because he was yawning really loud. And I was being playful, and he started yelling at me. I was like, don't talk to me no more. You mean?
When I'm hungry, dog, I know the person. I'm self-aware of the person I become when I'm hungry, and I don't like being that person.
I think the day before, I didn't eat. And we went to Walmart, and I was yelling at people.
Bro, she yelling at the person driving in front of us, the person walking in front of us, old people getting it. She don't care how old you is. She was like, everybody getting it today till I eat. You feel me?
I swear. And then I had a little snack, and I was I was fine.
I'm telling you, that hunger just makes your patience wear so thin that you ready to just be set off by any and everything. I'm good. Yeah, usually I never had that issues, but when I ate, I was like, alright, everything's good in the world.
Yes, but the thing is, I told him we could get food before I took a shower.
Can't say I'm disappointed. I hate these places. Death and sickness everywhere.
They're not all that they're cracked up to be, Unc. Take care. Yeah, bye-bye, sweetheart. Thanks for coming.
Bye-bye.
You look after him now, will you?
Yeah, I'll see he's all right. I hope you feel better soon, Dale.
Well, there's nothing wrong with me. I don't know what I'm doing in here.
I'll see you tomorrow, mate.
Yeah, all right, hang on a minute. Hang on, will you?
I'll see you outside.
All right.
What's that?
I'm scared, Rodney.
Oh, come on, Dale. You're in hospital.
No, that's why I'm scared.
I mean, can you think of a better place to be?
Yes. In a pub, down a market, anywhere but here. I think I know what's wrong with me.
What?
I think I've got... You know...
You mean?
No.
Not?
Yes.
Don't be stupid. What makes you think that?
Because the doctors found out that I was a bachelor and they started asking questions about my social activities.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's all right. I didn't tell them nothing. I made out I was like an amateur monk, you know. Well, I've been laying here, you know, thinking about my past.
Well, what's the point in depressing yourself?
I started to think about some of the birds that I knocked about with, and blimey, Rodney, some of them have been round the track more times than a lurcher.
Bill, you're just being irrational.
Why? And what about that unisex hairdresser then down the high street?
Well, what about it?
Well, I went in there last month for a trim, didn't I? And I thought I was going to get one of the dolly birds with the mini skirts, you know, and all that. Who did I get? They give me some mush called Jason.
So?
So? Saying he's a bandit.
I don't believe... Bill, you cannot go around making accusations against innocent people. Anyway, you can't catch it off a comb.
I was saying he's nicked the back of my neck or something with a razor or something.
So, as long as he doesn't kiss it better, you're laughing.
Loud, what in there? Blimey, he's been round the world more times than Phileas Fogg. He might have picked up, and then there's you and that computer.
My computer?
Yes, I was reading about it, all them computer viruses.
Bill, look, calm down, right? Look, I understand your fears and concerns, right? But you're just letting your imagination run away with you. If you had that, or anything as serious as that, they would have known by now. These doctors are experts, you know.
Yeah, of course you're right, Rodney. I haven't thought of that. Yeah. Can't be that serious, can it?
Well, of course not. So you just remember that next time you're lying here at night, thinking about all these women and male hairdressers you've known.
I've got a spare bed downstairs if you're interested.
Go on, I'll see them all.
Yeah, all right.
Bill, hold on. I'll get a nurse. Nurse! Hold on, Bill. Don't you die. Don't you bloody die.
I'm not going to die, you plonker. I just sat on my bacon sandwich.
Aren't you eating that?
No, I'm not in the mood, sweetheart.
It's fresh fish.
I know it's fresh. Just winked at me.
Tell matron.
That's all right. Didn't really wink at me.
No, I mean, if a patient doesn't eat his food, I have to report it.
Oh, go on then. You go and grass me up. I'm not frightened of the old cow. Hey, nurse, Any news on my application for a bed bath?
Sorry.
You've got to make a decision, Mr. Trotter. We can either save you or the baby.
Robbie Meadows, you old git.
Please, Dale, not in front of the staff.
Ah, yeah, sorry. Dr. Meadows, you old git. What brings you here?
I've got good news and bad news, Dale. The good news is they put me in charge of your case.
Ah. What's the bad news?
I specialise in amputation.
It's a good one. Here, do you still get down the old 111 club?
No, not anymore, Dale. I packed gambling in. It's a mug's game. You still go down there?
Oh, yeah. Anyway, how come you're in charge?
It was an accident, really. I just happened to be talking to some colleagues when the name Derek Trotter cropped up. So I asked if I could read your GP's report and have a look at your tests. I was amazed. I found myself reading about this non-smoking, teetotal, celibate, vegetarian health freak. I thought, can this be the same Derek Trotter that I know and begrudgingly admire? That uptight, wheeling-dealing pina colada lout. The Castella King. The curry connoisseur. The same man who's lived his life on nervous tension, fried bread and doubtful women.
And was it?
Yeah. Why did you lie to your GP, Dale?
Well, it's a doctor, isn't she?
I don't understand.
Well, you never tell the doctors the truth, otherwise they'll put you in hospital.
But you've been put in hospital.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't mean that to happen, did I? I thought you'd just give me a bottle of jollop.
Dale, if you'd have told the truth in the first place, my colleagues could have diagnosed your problem in a quarter of the time. As it was, they thought they were dealing with a perfect man, but all the time it was you. It confused them, threw them onto the wrong tracks.
Told her that I did have a cigar at Christmas time.
And what about the other 10,000 throughout the rest of the year? Oh, that reminds me. We found your cigar holder in the body scanner.
Oh yeah, cheers. Must have fallen out my robe.
We now know what's wrong with you, Dale.
Alright. Let's hear the worst. I can take it, I'm not frightened.
What you think it's gonna be?
I don't know what could give him stomach pain.
Right, so you gave up on your kidney stones?
Yeah, I think so. Thinking like high cholesterol, thinking like all this other stuff, but it's like I don't know if that any of that can hurt your stomach.
You can't pinpoint the problem, huh?
Yeah, because I can think about all the stuff that he does do, like fried food and drinking and smoking, but it's like I don't know what could lead to stomach problems. Besides, like, what they already ruled out and what I said.
I feel that.
Don't pull any punches, I want it straight from the shoulder.
Yeah, I think it's best in the long run. Well, basically, Derek, there's nothing wrong with you.
Oh, thank God, thank Allah, thank Buddha, thank you, God.
Relieved, eh?
Well, you know. What about these pains? What are these pains then, Doc?
You have an irritable bowel.
I'm not surprised with you lot pulling me about.
No, that's what your condition is called. You have an irritable bowel syndrome. It's nothing serious. I'll put you on a course of drugs. Your condition has been caused by your lifestyle. The late nights, the booze, the nicotine, the fried fast foods. Do you ever think about all that saturated fat floating around your arteries?
Well, I try not to. Puts me off my grub.
One of the major contributory factors of this syndrome is stress. A lot of yuppies suffer from it. Del, I took the liberty of phoning the Director of Housing about your rent arrears.
Ah, how did you find out?
I phoned your flat. I'm sorry, mate. I had to find out what the hell was going on. I spoke to your uncle. The council have agreed to give you some breathing space, a bit of time to get yourself together.
Right. Cheers, Robbie.
You've been given a warning, Del. Nature's way of telling you to eat muesli for breakfast. Cut right down on the drink and the cigars. Eat wholesome, real food, and above all else, learn to relax. Doctor's orders.
Right. Will do.
Here, pop this into the pharmacy on your way home.
You mean I can go?
Yeah, and don't come back. I want you convalescing for the next 3 weeks. I don't want you working or getting excited. Sit in a chair, eat boring foods, and live a boring life.
That'll be easy. I'll sit in the flat and talk to my Uncle Albert.
See you around, Dale.
Yes. Thank you. Thanks very much, Robbie.
I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Irritable bowel syndrome.
Yeah, because I don't know why I didn't think about that.
Well, you just don't know it. You just don't know much, you know.
Why do so many people with that?
I'm kidding. I never guessed what it was the first time I watched it. I would have never guessed irritable bowel syndrome. I just thought, yeah. Of course you're going to see eating nothing but fried foods, doing nothing but drinking and smoking all the time. Of course your body will say, hey, we need to change. And yeah, especially the stress on top of all that.
I knew there was nothing wrong with me. Silly old sod.
Here, Del.
He was about to die.
Breakfast.
Ah, good. What is it?
It's muesli.
Blimey, looks like something that's been swept out of a pigeon loft.
Well, you can at least try it.
Ugh. It tastes like something that's been swept out of a pigeon loft. I can't eat this for the rest of my life. I'd rather croak it than eat this rubbish.
Well, don't get excited, you bring your pains back on. All the quack said was you've got to get a sensible diet. Muesli's just part of it.
All right, Unc, all right.
I'll do you a cup of tea, son.
Yeah, all right.
Here.
How many cigars did that doctor say that I could have a day?
She said 3.
How many have I had?
4.
All right?
Yeah, terrific, Rodders.
Oh, what's up with you now?
Look, there's nothing the matter with me. All that happened was I picked up some sort of syndrome and you two treat me like an invalid.
Oi, we are not treating you like an invalid. We are trying to do our best by you.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm sorry, Rodders.
It's all right. Albert, I've got the com plan. So, you feeling relaxed?
Yes, I'm relaxed all over, thank you.
Good. Because I've got some really great news.
Yeah. What is it?
I'm getting married.
What you think of Rodney's amazing news?
I will believe it till I see it.
You won't believe it till you see it. Till you see that man walking that or waiting for his woman down the aisle. I guess we'll see if it happens. Make sure y'all subscribe, ring notification bell, get the video a thumbs up. We out.